Hi everyone! So what you guys don't know is that this video is super duper late, but you aren't even gonna know because it's gonna be up on time because things here at the Working Title Project are pretty magical, although you are gonna know because I did just tell you. But anyway, I'm gonna make two videos at the same time. So in my next video, when I'm wearing this exact same outfit and I'm exactly here, that's because they happened right now. So yeah, basically all that means is that there probably won't be time for anybody to contribute to this video unless they're really super dedicated and are gonna do it in like a really little amount of time. Today, what I want to talk about is my Mooncup. For any of you that don't know, the Mooncup is a menstruation device, and that means that if you're freaked out by talking about periods or talking about vaginas or talking about blood or anything like that, or you just find that disgusting, then one, you have to grow up, and two, stop watching this video. So yeah, to the rest of us, a Mooncup is basically, as it says, a cup that goes inside your vagina and it collects all the blood, and then you take it out and you pour it out. And basically they're a lot better for you than tampons. They're a lot cleaner than pads, and they last, one of these will last between 5 to 10 years, so they're much better for the environment as well. So what made me decide to change from tampons is that I didn't like all the waste it was causing. I also didn't like putting something so far into my body that could be giving me toxic shock syndrome, and I didn't like paying so much money for tampons. I thought it was fucking ridiculous. So yeah, I started researching about, reusable menstruation products, and after sort of learning about a lot of different ones, I decided that the Mooncup was the one for me. I've always preferred tampons to pads, so reusable pads were kind of out of the question for me because I just don't like the feel of wearing a pad. And then sea sponges, I was interested in, and I still would be interested in trying, but it just kind of seemed easier to walk into, my local Boots and pick this thing up and be ready to go, rather than have to buy it and soak it and string it and cut it. Now to tell you all about the Mooncup, it is made from medical grade silicone. There is two sizes, so there is size A and there is size B. Size A is recommended for, I believe, anyone over 35. Don't quote me on that, you can Google it yourself. It's also for people who have given birth vaginally. So yeah, size A is a little bit bigger, and then size B is for people under that age margin that I'm not actually sure of right now, who haven't given birth vaginally. I went with size B. And I was a little bit apprehensive at first, but I'm actually completely in love and I recommend it to everybody all the time. Honestly, like, ask anyone I know constantly, I'm like, have you tried a Mooncup? At first, what's really strange, or what I wasn't expecting, is how soft it is. It feels really soft, it feels really, really silky, and it's really, really, like, squishy, if you know what I mean. Like, you can bend it really easily, which I was shocked about, having watched loads of reviews and everything. I don't think it shows just how soft it is, and how soft it feels on your skin. Then after that, it comes originally with a stem that's about this long, so about that long, and you get to cut it to size. I just cut it to that size even before trying it, and to be honest, I don't even need that. I'm like, I'm gonna cut it off, but then I never do. So yeah, that's just basically to help you take it out. It also has these little holes at the edge. I don't know if you can see them. You can kind of see them there. So if I put it that way, you can see there's one there, etc, etc. And when I was reading the manual, there was something that I never saw before, that sometimes those little guys get clogged with blood, and you have to use a pin to clean it out, which could sound disgusting. I thought it was gross at first, but having to do it is completely fine. I don't find it disgusting at all. There's two methods for the insertion. There's one that I saw a lot of online, which is to fold it that way and fold it in half again. So it's kind of like a C shape. I've never used that method. To me, the thought of like jamming like something flat, like round shape, you know, pushing it against my vagina doesn't sound really comfortable. So I went, pop. I went with the other method, which is if you just get your finger and you push down the edge of it, like inside, you can see it turns to like a little flower, so like a little point. And then, sorry, this is looking awkward because I'm trying to do it in a way that you can see it, but you just hold it down and then it goes to this triangular shape. And then all I would do is I just angle it, I push it up, and then once you let it go, that'll pop by itself. Sometimes it doesn't actually pop fully, but what you can do is you can put a finger up, and at the bottom, if you run your finger around the edge like that, it'll pop out. Now, I know that what you're thinking is that this looks bloody huge, but honestly, it doesn't feel huge. You can't even feel it. Like, you honestly can't feel it. It's not like, it doesn't feel like you have a tampon inside you or anything like that. For me, it stopped my cramps probably 85%. I have been using it for about, I would say, 7 months now, maybe. That's just a guess. And in those 7 months, I have leaked on 2 separate occasions with this. When I was using tampons, I was using not regular but the larger size up. I think it's like ultra or something. So I was using a bigger size tampon, and I would probably leak in those every second day. Overnight would be a pure mess. Whereas with this, I've never leaked overnight, ever. After you take it out, you do have to rinse it and reinsert it. For me, this is totally fine, especially if I'm at home. And when I'm outside, what I just do is I take some tissue, I wipe it clean, and then I reinsert it. Some people may think that that's not clean enough. I personally haven't had an issue, and then I wash it as soon as I get a chance. Basically, this thing is incredible. It'll make your vagina happy. It'll make you happy. And it's going to last me for 5 to 10 years. So you're saving money, you're saving the environment, you're saving yourself cramps, you're saving underwear because you're not leaking, and you still get to have oral sex with it, which is great because there's no little string hanging out and it doesn't give you that chafy feeling that tampons do sometimes. So yeah, Mooncup, do it. Oh, and it comes with this cute little drawstring bag. It's made from like organic cotton, and you get to just pop it in there. And I know this sounds really, really stupid, but I actually now look forward to my period because I love using my Moon. I'd love for you guys to make response videos on your experiences with alternative menstruation products. So yeah, I will see you guys soon.
Let's go out back and plan a family.